we have a segment actually that I think we'll bring up now, which is the good, the bad, and the ugly, where we ask someone to tell us a story of when something went horribly wrong during performance, where some might have started off good, went bad, then ugly. Does anything pop into your mind?
I was performing for roughly, I think it was close to 35,000 in an arena, and I was doing massive illusion show. I mean, it was massive, and I went to step on the prop, and as I stepped on the prop, my foot slid, and I busted my ass in front of 35,000 people. Now, when 35,000 people laugh in unison, it's the most embarrassing thing that you've ever seen in your life. And I just wanted to crawl in a hole at that point. And I was just like, and everybody was laughing. It was so embarrassing. And that's the ugliest thing that I can say has happened. I mean, by far. I mean, because it was.
How did you come back from that?
Well, I just went and did the show. I mean, I got up and did it, but
Yeah.
I was beat red. But I got up and did it, and nothing like trying to be cool and busting your butt.
I think it's something
there's so many of those as well. You know what I mean? Rock stars will fall off stage and you know, well, for whatever reasons or whatever narcotics they're on that night. But you know, it is one of those things when a human thing happens to a performer on stage, and it kind of breaks down the barrier and it makes you kind of human again to the audience. I think anything that you're trying to do that's like mystical or magical or anything after that is lost, because like, oh no, he just fell on his ass. He's no good. He's no better than me or anyone else.
Yeah, that show was beat. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I did it. Nothing else went wrong, and it was a pretty good show. But after that point, it didn't matter. It was over.
You don't want to do any sort of like levitation-y stuff after that, because people are like, oh, but you can levitate anything except for yourself.
True.
Definitely. Oh, I actually couldn't imagine. It's my biggest fear of like the stage where we perform in Cork. There's like, it steps up, and it's one big step and then a smaller step, and I'm always just like, I'm just gonna topple straight onto my face every time. Or when you're walking off, I decided to do it blindfolded once, which wasn't. It was like really punching fear in the face. But yeah, falling on stage, I really think is everybody's nightmare.
Well, I know there was one theater I performed in, and it would have been catastrophic, but it had a huge orchestra pit and a very narrow pathway to get to the stairs. So I had to have track lighting so people could see where they were going. I almost fell into the orchestra pit. Like, that would have been great.
You'd have been doing like a Buried Alive live on stage.
Yeah, I remember one time they were constructing the theater I was in, and I was supervising stuff and getting ready for rehearsals and stuff. And the stage wasn't quite built, and I fell through the stage, and my leg like got this big around, like literally at the bottom of the ankle and the calf, and it was huge. It went all the way up to the past the knee, and I had to get acupuncture and all kinds of stuff. It was something else. I was in a wheelchair for a week.
It's mad. Because the same thing happened to David Grohl from, like, I think the Foo Fighters at a concert. He fell off the stage into the orchestra pit, broke his ankle, and then went to hospital, got a cast, came back and played for an hour.
Yeah.
It's happened on the X Factor.
The throne to sit in to play. He just finished his tour.
Yeah, crazy.